Hey, look at the new microphone that Aldwen's. Good morning, everyone. If it looks like I just woke up, you're right. I have to do part 2 of this whole car fixing stuff. So it's not. Oh, alright. Sounds good. So it's not just a tire change, it's also a alignment. Because what's really the point of having a tire change if your car's completely unaligned? I was gonna do it yesterday, but then apparently it's gonna take a little bit longer than usual. I figured I had work yesterday, so, you know, they were estimating around 1 to 2 hours. I was like, I don't know about that one, boss. I figured let's do it today, since I don't have work today. And while I'm waiting, I could probably just edit yesterday's video. Apologies, yesterday's video is gonna be delayed. Let's go get aligned, yeah? Alright, as we're uploading this banger of a video, I love WWE reactions, man. I think they're really fun to make, so, you know, you'll probably see more of them. But the car has been aligned. Everything's good. Hey, buddy. It's funny because I have like 2 members of the audience now. I have the camera and then I have Buddy now. I mentioned yesterday how today was gonna be the last time I'm like, you know, gonna be featuring this. Kind of inaccurate because I'm still gonna use this for today, but it'll be the last, like today will actually be the last time since today's the technology review a little bit actually. A little bit of wrestling, but a whole lot of bit of technology review. So, hey, you know, it's not just wrestling all the time. Hey, look at the new microphone that Aldwen's. Your boy Aldwen does not have his new microphone, unfortunately. The boys at the Bezos basement decided to just drop the ball for some reason. Sorry, buddy. It'll probably be here tomorrow, so it'll be tomorrow's video, unless it doesn't, but... Backlash has just happened, and if I could rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say it's a solid... 7. 5 matches, we're gonna go through each one of them, and let's do it. Fire match, lots of action. And the nice thing is that Damon Priest is actually getting over. I'm a fan of Damon Priest, so let's do that, yeah. It got pretty chaotic, and I generally thought Damon Priest was gonna eat the pin, but it turns out, no. Damon Priest and Drew McIntyre decided to go somewhere else and decided to try to kill each other, and then while LA Knight and Jacob Fatu were in the ring, Drew McIntyre got a South of Heaven chokeslam on a table from like 10 feet high or something. Solo came in to save, to kind of help out Jacob Fatu, and it kind of looked like Jacob wasn't interested in the saving, which is probably going to lead to a program between Jacob and Solo, which would be pretty fun. A new debut happened. Had no idea who this guy was, but his name is Jeff Cobb. Apparently the hottest free agent. They always say that. They could literally... Ryback could literally return tomorrow and they'd be like, oh, the hottest free agent, bro. No, he was mukbanging. Once again, Jacob doesn't like it. It seemed like he wanted to do it on his own. Fatu retains, which I think, spoiler here, ladies and gentlemen, I was 100% right. Fire fit from Lyra Valkyria. The crowd was definitely 50-50 on this, but it does seem like Lyra was getting over, which is amazing. I think that was the whole goal of this feud anyway. Becky tried cheating on the pin, but then she got caught. She tried to like hold the ropes or whatever. I feel like people are going to debate on this, which one's the better match between Lyra and Becky versus the US Championship match. I think the US Championship match was better. Becky tries the chair, fails. Becky tries the turnbuckle, fails, kind of. I think Lyra was supposed to hit the exposed turnbuckle, but she just completely missed. Lyra wins. Becky gets a post-match beatdown on Lyra. No Bayley. I thought Bayley was gonna come out and save. The match was good. It was alright, actually. Dirty Dom is definitely getting over. Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom. Dominic Mysterio with the Oblivion finisher on Penta. Carlito comes in, distracts. Judgment Day comes in, distracts. Judgment Day gets caught. They do the you, out! And then out of nowhere, El Grande Americano comes in. Judgment Day was distracting the ref, and then, yeah, that's it. Dom retains. Obviously, I predicted Gunther was gonna win, and he did win, but I also predicted 2 things. 1, this was gonna be a complete squash match on Pat McAfee, and 2, Goldberg was gonna come out. The first one, I was kinda right, kinda not. Alright, let's talk about it. Hold on. Pat comes in with with chinos and I don't know what kind of shoe he was wearing. He was wearing some sneakers. Looks like he was taking a page out of the Usos playbook. Bro forgot his gear or something. Gunther comes out as cocky. He knows he was gonna win this one, and you know, I'd be cocky too if I was Gunther. You tapped out chance. I think that's gonna be a good meme. Gunther domination, I'd say this was like a 90-10. Maybe an 80-20. Pat did not do as bad as I thought he would. Like I said, I thought this was gonna be a complete squash match, but he had some offense on him. He got a 2 count on Gunther, so that's something. Pat was about to do a springboard, but bro completely whiffed the springboard. Michael Cole gets involved, the undefeated guy in WrestleMania. He comes in, he was about to get choked out by Gunther, but while McAfee was pinning Gunther, Michael Cole was doing some slimy tactics. It was kind of cute on Michael Cole. For a while here, I thought that, man, this match is kind of going far here. I thought it was going to be a squash match, but no, definitely, nope. It wasn't. The next bullet point I made is literally just Pat dies. Pat McAfee just died. Pat McAfee got choked out. He didn't tap, so fair. Gunther almost did a sign of respect, kind of the same way that he did with Randy, except he shook his hand, he kind of did that or something. I thought Goldberg was gonna come out. No Goldberg. Bruh. First of all, the crowd was definitely loud. Oh my god. If I go to a WWE show and Randy shows up, I'm screaming that. I have voices in my head. John Cena was trying to do the cheap shot, poking on the eye, but he forgot who he was in the ring with. That's literally Randy Orton. Top 5, top 3 best heels of all time. A full Nexus mention was kind of funny, because Wade Barrett was talking about it like he still hates Cena. First 10 minutes, I was like, this is a classic. This is a classic match already. Like, it was a fun match to watch. Like, I think this is the best one. Randy tries to go for the punt, but missed. Nostalgia trip, bro, was one of my bullet points. I'd be lying if I said I had full nostalgia coming into this match, because I don't. I wasn't watching WWE fully when it was, like, the peak of Randy versus Cena. But I do understand the magnitude of this, though. So, the ref took a bump, and then ref took another bump. They cleaned up the announcer's table, ready for a slam, and the person who got slammed was Cena. And the funny thing about this is they said that these are the reinforced tables, but Cena got slammed through the table, but it didn't crumble when he got slammed. It crumbled literally like 10 seconds. The table's got like 200 pins. So what Randy did after this botch is he went around the ring and tried to find a table to actually get like a satisfying crunch, I guess, on a slam. Randy takes out a table, sets it up, AA Cena into that table, and it was all good. Cena hits the ref with the title, and then the ref literally just dies, bro. Randy gets the RKO. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No ref, so they don't count. Everyone in the back started to come in, the security, Nick Aldis, and I thought, oh god, oh man, this is about to be an RKO on Nick Aldis. Randy's about to pay 50 grand. Nope, he's about to pay 250 grand because he RKO'd 5 people, including Nick Aldis. It looked like Cena was ready to get punted by Randy, but right before that happened, R-Truth out of anyone came in to try to save Cena. No, Randy, don't do it. Not my childhood hero. And then R-Truth gets RKO'd. With the distraction, Cena gets a low blow. He hits Randy with the title, covers Randy. The ref that was down like an hour before comes into the ring, and 1, 2, 3. That's it. Like I said, this event was a solid 7 out of 10. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't insane, but, you know, for a 2-week build-up, it wasn't too bad. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I like I said, I'm sorry that I thought this was going to be a tech review, but turns out it was just a wrestling video. We'll get the tech review here soon, alright? Trust me. Alright. See ya.